We need to talk about Kylie Jenner and what's happening with Kylie Cosmetics. She recently brought back her lip kits, the same ones that made her brand explode and turned her company into a multi-million-dollar success. Today, we're going to go over Kylie Cosmetics' journey, how celebrity brands rose to fame, where Kylie's company stands compared to other influencer and celebrity brands, and why some people feel like the excitement around it isn't what it used to be. Kylie just released glossy versions of her iconic lip kits, and the internet has opinions. Her original kits were legendary, but over the years, the excitement around her brand has decreased. We're going to explore her rise, controversies, the Forbes billionaire drama, what her company is currently worth, how it compares to brands like Fenty and Rare, and what she might do to regain her status. Kylie Cosmetics started with one product: lip kits. Back in 2014 and 2015, people couldn't stop talking about Kylie's lips. Everyone wondered if she was overlining them or using fillers, and the internet went wild. That hype became a huge business opportunity. By November 2015, she released 3 shades of her lip kit online. The website crashed within minutes. Kits were $29, and some resold for hundreds. It was chaotic, but also iconic. By 2016, Kylie Cosmetics officially launched, and within just 18 months, the brand made over $420 million in sales. This success came entirely from online sales through her own platform. Her marketing was simple, just selfies on Instagram. But it worked. Then came a complicated moment in her career. In 2018, Forbes called Kylie the youngest self-made billionaire, claiming her company was worth $900 million, and her personal net worth topped $1 billion. People debated the self-made title online, but the headlines were everywhere. In 2019, she sold 51% of Kylie Cosmetics to Coty for $600 million, valuing the company around $1.2 billion. She reportedly took home $340 million after taxes. In 2020, Forbes revisited her wealth and accused her of inflating numbers, submitting falsified tax documents, and not being truthful about her company's earnings. They took back the billionaire title, which sparked a scandal. Kylie responded on Twitter saying she never asked for the title and that the reports were full of inaccuracies. During this time, the celebrity beauty industry exploded. Rihanna launched Fenty Beauty, Selena Gomez released Rare Beauty in 2020, and influencers like Addison Rae started their own lines with Item Beauty. Competition was fierce, and Kylie had to act because the initial excitement around her brand was fading. In 2021, Kylie decided to rebrand. She pulled all her old products, took the website offline, and relaunched with updated formulas that were clean, vegan, and cruelty-free. This move was her chance to regain credibility. By then, consumers were paying closer attention to ingredients and clean beauty standards than they were in 2016. Not everyone was thrilled about Kylie's rebrand. While the new packaging looked sleeker and more polished, a lot of longtime fans felt it lost the playful, Instagram-ready vibe that originally made Kylie Cosmetics go viral. Some people said the new formulas just didn't feel the same. Others felt like the brand itself seemed less exciting, and that even Kylie didn't seem as invested in it as she once was. The rebrand leaned into what's often called clean girl minimalism: simple, polished, corporate-looking products. And while that style works for some brands, for Kylie it just felt off. The original Kylie Cosmetics had personality. It had dripping pink packaging, bold branding, and an attitude that felt like Kylie herself. It was more than makeup. It was a way to buy a piece of her world. After the rebrand, the vibe changed. It started to feel like a Coty brand. Safe, professional, and more about keeping up with current trends than standing out. As a result, it became less distinctive. Even today, many feel that Kylie hasn't been able to bring the brand back to the iconic status it once had. Instead, it feels like just another Kardashian Jenner business. Something more about a name than about Kylie herself. Kylie has certainly tried other ventures. There's Kylie Skin, Kylie Baby, Kylie Swim, and her fashion line, Kai. But her beauty line remains her main source of income, even if the excitement around it isn't as strong. She seems to show more energy for these newer projects, which makes sense. If you're passionate about something, it's natural to put more effort into it. Still, makeup is the thing that consistently brings in money, which is why she continues to focus on it. So the question is, what could Kylie do to really reignite the hype for Kylie Cosmetics? Let's be real. She has every resource in the world to make a major comeback. She has the money, the marketing power, and the fan base. She just needs a strategy that reminds people why her brand became a cultural phenomenon in the first place. Looking at her recent lip kit relaunch, it didn't quite hit the mark. It seems like the nostalgia factor alone isn't enough anymore. People aren't rushing to buy lip kits like they did in 2015. That's because the beauty world has changed, and the initial frenzy around Kylie's lips is no longer a cultural moment. It's history. She could benefit from connecting her brand to her other ventures, especially fashion. Imagine combining Kylie Cosmetics with Kai, her fashion line. She could release a capsule collection where makeup and clothing are paired together. For instance, she could sell a high-shine lip gloss alongside a bold latex bodysuit, marketed as a complete look. It's a small idea, but it could tie together the different sides of her brand and give people a reason to engage with both. Another way Kylie could bring back excitement is by adding a personal touch. She used to collaborate with friends and family, creating collections that felt fun and intimate. Bringing that approach back could be powerful. For example, she could launch a sisters collection with her siblings. Instead of a high glam, overly polished campaign, she could go for a more casual, laid-back look. Something that feels authentic. Big, dramatic photo shoots aren't resonating the way they once did. A natural, real-feel campaign could connect better with her audience. Similarly, Kylie could involve her friends in a group collection instead of individual collaborations. They could create content together, like TikToks using the products, which would make the launch feel more relatable and social. Fans like seeing the personalities behind the brand, and this approach would show a more grounded, real side of Kylie and her circle. Another idea is tying the campaigns to her personal life in a subtle way. People have loved seeing Kylie in more relaxed makeup and casual outfits, especially when she's with her boyfriend, Timothée Chalamet. A girlfriend collection or a date night-inspired campaign could be interesting. She wouldn't have to reveal him fully, just a glimpse, like the back of his head or his hand, so fans know he's part of it without invading privacy. This small touch could create a lot of buzz and make people feel like they're seeing a more personal side of Kylie. The key to all of this is authenticity. Fans want to feel like Kylie genuinely cares about the products and the brand. In the past few years, some have questioned whether she's really engaged with Kylie Cosmetics or if she's just maintaining it as a profitable venture. Bringing back playful collaborations, personal touches, and fun campaigns could remind people that she's still connected to the brand and its original energy. Kylie used to have lots of fun with collaborations. She did limited editions with her mom, fun holiday collections, and even quirky partnerships tied to TV shows or movies she liked. Those releases felt special because they had personality. If she revisits that strategy, finding creative, playful ways to tie products to pop culture or personal interests, she could reignite excitement and make people feel like Kylie Cosmetics is fun, unique, and worth paying attention to again. Of course, the beauty industry has evolved since Kylie first launched her lip kits. Standards are different now, consumers are more ingredient conscious, and the competition is intense. Brands like Fenty Beauty, Rare Beauty, and smaller influencer lines are constantly innovating. To stay relevant, Kylie has to find a way to stand out, not just recreate the past. The recent glosses she released tapped into nostalgia, but didn't quite surpass the competition. They reminded people of the old Kylie, but they didn't create a new cultural moment or trend. There's a lot she could experiment with, bringing back playful packaging, collaborating with friends or family, integrating her fashion ventures, creating lifestyle-inspired collections, and showing a genuine connection to the products could all help. The challenge is balancing the new era of clean, minimalist beauty with the bold, fun energy that originally made her brand iconic. Fans don't just want a safe, polished product. They want a brand with personality, attitude, and a connection to Kylie herself. Ultimately, it's possible for Kylie Cosmetics to regain its spark, but it will take creativity and bold moves. She has the resources, the audience, and the platform to make it happen, but it's about finding the right angle. The beauty world keeps changing, and brands that adapt while staying true to their core identity thrive. Kylie has the tools to do this, and it's likely she's thinking about how to evolve her brand for the future. I'd love to know what you think. Do you believe Kylie can bring back the magic of her brand? Could collaborations, capsule collections, or more personal campaigns make a difference? Or do you think the original hype was a moment in time that can't be recreated? Share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your ideas. At the end of the day, Kylie Cosmetics is still her biggest business, even if the excitement has cooled. It's the brand that started it all for her, the one that proved she could turn social media energy into millions of dollars. While the glosses and relaunches haven't fully reignited the fire yet, it doesn't mean she's done. The beauty industry is always evolving, trends shift, and consumer expectations change. With the right mix of nostalgia, innovation, and personal touch, Kylie still has the potential to make her brand feel relevant and exciting again. So, we'll have to wait and see what Kylie comes up with next. Will Kylie Cosmetics reach the iconic level it had at its peak? Maybe, maybe not, but it's clear she's still experimenting, trying to find the right formula, and exploring ways to keep the brand alive in a competitive market. Whether it's fashion tie-ins, creative collabs, or fun, down-to-earth campaigns, there's plenty of potential for her to remind the world why Kylie Cosmetics was such a big deal. Thanks so much for watching. I want to hear your thoughts on how Kylie could bring her brand back to the top. Drop your ideas in the comments because I love reading what you think. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.